What's going on, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. We had a all-time collapse, and we're going to talk about it. But we'll try and keep it positive as much as we can because it's Thanksgiving and we got a short week and a game coming up, and a lot of good
we
games.
are wearing quarter zips. That's why we're going to keep it classy in this podcast. Keep it normal.
Quarter zips are back. That's what the kids are saying. I know nothing about this, but flood the comments about the quarter zips because, as I know you all will.
Quarter
What's
zips
up,
and
Jack?
matcha, baby.
What's up, Jason? What's up, E. Simpson? And if you want to share your comments for whatever reason, Instagram, I'll be checking in, but Facebook and YouTube are the best, and that goes directly up on the screen. So we're live: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Kick, all the things.
And I don't even have an account on some of those things you just named.
No. And we got 3 games Thursday. Obviously, the Eagles exclusively on Prime on Friday. And but first, we'll talk about the Eagles' epic collapse because we didn't really get to talk. It was one of the first times, I guess, this season we didn't really get to watch the game together. So, what did you think?
So it's starting to sort of take shape of what the Philadelphia Eagles are, and it's up to them at this point to make a decision. Are they going to do the things to change, or are they going to be this team? Because this is the team. They are a sputtering offense. They have moments of brilliance followed by extreme lapses and unbelievable judgment. You cannot blame this on one person. This is not a one-person thing. This is a comedy of errors. This is turnovers mixed with bad penalties, mixed with bad play calling, mixed with bad head coaching. Calling a timeout with 45 seconds left, the game's tied. That kicker already missed a far kick. If he walks you off from 65, 70 yards, so be it. You want to risk that there. That to me was a shocker. The 3rd and 2 play calling, absolute shocker. Everybody wants to kill KP, but did he call bad plays when they were called back for penalties? Great plays. So again, it's all the things, and it's up to the Eagles to dig deep and have intestinal fortitude to not let all of that destroy them from within. Or it's a scam for Hard Knocks.
It's a scam for Hard Knocks. We've been saying it for weeks. Like, we've been waiting when we do our picks at the end. Like, are they going to finally break out this week? They're going to finally break out this week. And the fact of the matter is, and again, I'm going to spin this positive. I'm not going to be negative. The fact of the matter is, they're probably not, and they're in a ton of close games. And this is although it was a rout early, the like you said, the many multitude of ways, whether it's 4 or 5 completions called back for penalties or bad O-line play or refusing to run the ball, they can't close out games. So they were in a close game and they lost. I thought some of the injuries really were the big factor in it, and they're going to be in another close game next week. So, but I just thought, the injuries caught up to them. The biggest play at the end was just a microcosm of the whole season. I mean, they had to move Coop on the outside and Michael Carter in the slot, and Michael Carter kind of gets in the way of Quinyon, which Cooper never does. He usually stays kind of in front of the defense or in front of the linebacker. They kind of ran into each other. George Pickens kind of streaks wide open. There's nobody in the middle of the field to tackle him. It ends up, Drew Makuba and Sidney Brown end up running into each other, and now Drew Makuba's out for the year. That play was just so much went wrong there. Not that it was the defense's fault, but
yeah,
it was insane.
I've been so hyper-focused on the offense. I thought the defense did enough for you in the first half to give you that little oomph that you needed. 2 turnovers, the stop on 4th down to get the game started, and then the offense just could never you just couldn't put anything together in the second half, and it felt like it was right there the whole time. I mean, I thought the defense did enough for you. The Cowboys scored 40 points against everybody else, only had 21 going in the final 2 minutes.
Right. The offense just has to score one more time.
Yeah. And that was my score
But
prediction, by the way. It was 24-21, I think was my score prediction. Obviously, I had the Eagles on the winning side, not the losing side. And you convert that 3rd and 2, you don't take a bad sack there. By the way, quarterback play I didn't mention. Jalen Hurts, there was a bunch of open, even though I didn't love the play call, the 3rd and 2 play call, there was multiple open receivers on that play call. He was locked in on AJ, didn't check down. So like I said, it's so many things, and they are a recipe to lose. Positive spin though, we always, when I do my picks, I take every division game and I just go 3 wins, 3 losses, and you split with the Cowboys. You're still in command of the division. You're going to be facing a feisty Bears team on Friday. The weather will be a factor. It's going to be windy, whippy, nasty. So I think it's going to be another tight one this week. It should be really exciting.
yeah, Dak is 10-5 against the Eagles. And it's 4-4 in Philly, and he's 6-1 down there at home. He's like amazing against the NFC East at home, especially in Dallas. He's just got a great record against the NFC East. And like when you look at the games that he won, it was like a dramatic rookie season game. We got blown out a bunch of times down there, one of which we were at a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was that like Christmas Eve thriller game the year we went to the Super Bowl. When Gardner Minshew was playing. And this one was another close one. And obviously, historic comeback for him, broke Tony Romo's passing record. But a lot of times against the Eagles, like he had a career high passing yard in 2018, which was I guess the year after the Super Bowl. He's just got like he plays against us really, really well. And I think we've been in 1-score games all season, and we're going to have another probably 1-score game going into it. I'm no longer going to pick the Eagles winning by 10. That's for dang sure the rest of the way. So they prove me otherwise. But yeah, like we've been in a ton of 1-score games, and I think that was the biggest difference. And that's kind of why I have confidence going in the Bears game. We were away. I think at home, you kind of find a way to win that game. Although it was lopsided in the first, I think a lot of that had to do with the turnovers we got. Dak almost threw like 2 or 3 more straight. Like Bond dropped one, and there was another one deep that could have got picked off.
Bond did drop that one.
There was he almost threw 2 or 3 picks, which would have changed his total stat line because he had like close they had 350 yards or something at this point.
And that's why I'm just not on the deep end yet. So like it's why I'm not firing coaches. It's why I'm not writing the Eagles off. It's why I'm not saying it's going to be 2023 all over again, because 2023, I still don't have that vibe. Right now, it just feels like we're right there. It's just like one mistake here, one better play there. Real quick, going back to the offensive side of the ball, absolutely indictable, criminal, ridiculous to not use Tank Bigsby more than once in that game. If not for the sheer fact to use Tank Bigsby, maybe you even sub Bigsby in for a couple of the Barkley plays just to piss Saquon Barkley off and make him almost want to try a little bit harder when he's out there. But Tank Bigsby's running angry. He doesn't have a big sample size, but PFF has him as like one of the most efficient running backs. It's like 9 yards a carry. When we're in third and short
on PFF.
When we're in 3rd and short, how do you not use Tank Bigsby one of the 2 times or tush push twice? Like that goes back to the play calling.
And I know you can't really look at.
It's so frustrating.
I know you can't really look at like when they screenshot the plays and they show like the wide open things because a lot happens real time. But there was a few plays where there was a hole that I think Tank would have hit, and Saquon just keeps going outside. Yeah, he's number 1 on PFF, and Saquon's ranked 69th with whatever. That's their own proprietary algorithm. They take like all the stats and basically give you like a QBR.
I saw that. I mean, these are the 16 carries, but like,
sure, the efficiency.
This goes under one of my things I always say, like, do something that the fans aren't going to be pissed off about. Like if you gave it to Tank Bigsby and he gets stuffed at the line, the fans aren't going to be mad about that. But you drop back on 3rd and 2 and take a sack. Like it's almost like, not that you want to play to the media, but just be smart. Like just make a if you were playing Madden, you wouldn't drop back there. What are we doing? Like it doesn't have to be
3rd and 2. You usually get the inches, and then you get the tush push.
And then what about the 45 seconds left Sirianni calls the timeout there? Why are we
with the field
Dallas is
goal?
no
Yeah, the
timeout.
clock's moving, and it looked like they were gonna botch the whole situation and almost go
Yeah,
to.
you
They
gave
didn't
them
call not
time. You
one. He
let
called
them.
two.
Yeah.
They called two in a row that game. That they
Well,
didn't
the
have any
second one they
timeouts.
had to, because the second one was after the big completion, which was like down to the 20. So now you have to preserve time. But when Dallas is the ball in like near the 50, the 40, I don't know where they were at, 47-ish, 48-ish. You're calling a timeout there after a failed first down play? Like crazy to me. Let the clock run. Let them get all nervous. They make a big play. Okay, then call it. But you kind of took them off the hook there. Very questionable coaching from Sirianni there.
Yeah, it was mismanaged. I'm not the biggest Fire KP guy just because
Nah, you can't.
Saquon, the run game hasn't been efficient. We talked about it in some of the low scoring games. There's offenses in the league when their offensive line has out and has a lot of injuries, they can't even operate. And I think that's why the Eagles' offense is so inconsistent, because they operate well at times, and at certain times they just can't operate. And if you're going to be the pin it on one guy thing, it's got to be the line play. They just have full drives, multiple drives where they can't even operate. And it's not like Jalen Hurts stinks or like he has a bad relationship with AJ Brown, like, or the play calling's bad. It's just like they legit can't get out of their own way sometimes. And we missed a couple, like, although we had the turnovers early, we missed a couple opportunities to get some in the second half, and then we coughed the ball up twice. Like Saquon fumbles. That Xavier Gibson guy, they can't use him anymore.
No,
that guy stinks.
And what's funny is I was actually
bonehead.
I was actually saying to Dad when the game started, I really miss when it was because I was actually complimenting that Turpin guy. I said to like every time he's got the ball, you're like, oh God. When's the last time the Eagles had like a oh gosh guy? Like even Brenton Covey, like he was solid, but like he didn't strike fear. Like Turpin, you're punting in different places so that he doesn't get the ball. Like I would love to have a weapon at kick return. Remember the Brian Mitchell, Brian Westbrook years where it was just like you one of these guys could rattle one off. Like we just are not striking fear into anybody. Like I almost want like just fair catch it every time so that there's nothing stupid that can happen.
Yeah.
By the way, going back to your point on the line really quick, Lane Johnson out, the Eagles are 15-24. So once I saw Lane Johnson was out, I mean, I'm like, ugh, the odds are against us whenever he's not in there.
The only argument you can make there is the drop off is not as severe, but they do like leave him. Jason Kelsey has said it like 9 times in some of the post game stuff in the Monday Night Countdown stuff that he does. Is like the most in the league, by far the most in the league, they leave Lane out on an island. But the drop off from him to Fred Johnson like a couple years ago versus now, it's not as big of a steep of a drop off, but they just
they're 3
they
and
just
2
can't
in the past
start the same guys. They had the center in and out with Toth and with this guy and with Landon banged up, and like I don't care who they are. Can they keep the same 5 guys on the field to get some consistency? Because I know Stoutland will be able to do that, but when you have people coming in and out, it's not probable to run the ball. They're terrible running the ball. Yeah. And the Bears lead the NFL in rushing attempts, and they're 7th in the league in rushing. So,
I like this whole sort of like alliance thing coming to a head too, storyline where the Eagles have beaten every team in that division and the Bears have beaten every team in our division, which by the way bodes really, really well to make this an important game for Philly. You have now a tiebreaker against every single team in the Bears division if you're able to get this win on Sunday, and those teams are going to be fighting for that like 3rd, maybe 4th spot. You almost guarantee yourself the 2 seed at the minimum here with a win, based on the fact that we already beat the Rams. And
the Rams schedule.
It's a big game. It's a real big game on Friday.
The Rams schedule is really cake towards the end of the way. So the fact that they only have 2 losses and they jumped a full game above us and we beat them it's really crazy. I mean, it's going to be really hard to catch them. Because I don't really see anybody they play like the Cardinals twice. They play the Panthers. Like the Rams schedule is it's so easy.
And
It's
not only
it's
did we catch the tough
disappointing.
first place schedule, but like the bad teams that we're playing aren't even bad. Like you look at the schedule, you see the Chicago Bears on Black Friday. Chicago's been bad for like a long time. Now they're like the hot team with like a little bit of confidence, and everybody wants to knock off the champs. So I'm so excited for the game on Friday. I think it's going to be an old school, physical, tough, to be ice cold day after Thanksgiving, like who ate too much the day before and is not ready to play. Like oh man, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
Dallas has a really tough schedule. You
Yeah,
got
Dallas will lose to the Chiefs on Thanksgiving for sure. They're not no way
yeah,
on a short week they beat the Chiefs.
yeah. You have Packers Lions at 1, Cowboys Chiefs at 4:30, and then the night game is Bengals Ravens. So
That's another division game. Who's home in Bengals Ravens? Ravens, right?
yeah, so the public's riding the Ravens -7 5-game win streak. Sharps are grabbing the Bengals. There's the divisional rivalry kind of
Yeah, I
divisional
would
dog.
take.
There's a divisional dog trend that's going on right now.
Yeah, I would take the Bengals in the points 100%. I think the Ravens probably win that game outright. I got the Chiefs to win and probably even to cover. I don't know what that spread is, but I think the
It's
Chiefs are pretty
3.
good. The Chiefs are starting to play a lot better now. And then in the early game, you flip a coin. The Packers are like us. Which version of the Packers are you going to get? Jordan Love's having a terrible season. So I like the Lions at home.
Yeah,
For
public
a
is
pick.
leaning Lions. There's that divisional dog trend, so a lot of the sharp betting likes the Packers and the Bengals. Lions are going. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all
I
going
don't
to
know
be
if
great.
both of those dogs will hit. So I'll take the Bengals to cover versus the Packers.
Absolutely. Yeah, I like it. Say the same. Say the same as well on all those. That's going to be a good slate. And yeah, the Bears are really good. The rushing offense is 7th. I just said it earlier. They lead the league in rush attempts. That's that Ben Johnson offense, heavy run first approach. And
And they're going to have to.
The Eagles, all said and done, though, are still funny. Their rushing offense is 17th. You'd think it would be a lot lower. And
No, I mean, listen, we watch our team under the
offense
magnifying.
is the Eagles' passing offense is still bottom of the league, even with the first quarter they had this week.
Yeah, I think for sure the Bears are going to be coming in there hungry. They're going to be pounding the ball. They're going to have to. They're not going to have any choice. But I think any chance the Eagles do have to get to the quarterback, they could rattle him early. I don't think Caleb Williams has ever played in the link. I think with the blackout and being kind of like sort of semi-prime timey of a game, I think the fans will be juiced up. Have you looked at the ticket prices? I don't know if you saw the text I sent you this morning. I have never seen regular season ticket prices so high. Uppers are like 400, lowers are like 600-ish. Crazy.
Yeah, they did have I would say our seasons as a whole went up almost like 600, which they only have 8 home games. But yeah, it
didn't go up that much, did it? You talking about over
it went
2
from
tickets?
like 3,400 to like over $4,000, I think, this year.
Which works out to be what a game? What's
8 games, so it was like $600. It was like almost $100 a game. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy high.
It's crazy.
I said it to a few people. The only way to do it now is to like almost budget. Like you have a country club membership and buy the whole season off of somebody, even if you don't have a season ticket membership. Because going for one game, you're better off just staying home, right? Like you're going to spend $1,000 on tickets and parking. You're going to spend $1,500. You might as well just stay home. But if you at one chunk spend like $4 or $5 and you just go to every game, you kind of
it depends. Listen, it depends. Everybody's finances are different.
Yeah.
It depends on what your goals are. Like we don't really take vacations, so for me, it's like what people would spend on a vacation. I have no other hobbies either. I was actually talking about this with somebody. Like somebody at work was like, "Man, you go to like a lot of Eagles games. Like, doesn't that cost a lot of money?" And I was like, "Let me ask you, like, what do you like to do? Like, do you hunt?" Or he's like, "Oh yeah, I hunt." I'm like, "Do you fish?" Like, "Yeah, I fish." I'm like, "Oh, do you have a boat?" "Yeah, I have a boat." I'm like, "Dude, I don't have a boat. I never put gas in the boat. I don't hunt. I've got no other hobbies. I don't play video games anymore. I go to Birds games." That's what I do. It's my life. And I love it. I like the experience. It's fun. Um, so,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
the
you have to actually budget for it. Like, it's just not,
you have to
no
for sure
longer
have
can
to
you just
budget
be
for
like
it.
the working man that just is like, hey, let me take my kid to the game this week. It's like, no, you got to save up $1,000 to $1,200 to go. It's
Oh,
crazy.
for sure. Yeah, I bought two and it was 700. They're decent. They were like okay in the upper level. Uh
Yeah.
yeah, the tick pick has the get in price at 346 and the best deal they have some lower levels for $600. It's up there.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, that's why we have the seasons and kind of pay for it all early, but yeah, it should be
So is
good. We
your
have
Thanksgiving going to be normal? Where I didn't even talk to you since you got back from your trip. Your trip looked great, by the way. That trailer thing that you were in looked really cool.
Yeah, it was great. I was at the World Equestrian Center in Ocala, so I had to fly into Orlando, and it was like an hour and a half drive, and a huge property, three outdoor horse racing tracks, one indoor full-on stadium, gigantic place property with multiple hotels, and
That's cool.
um, I had the RV thing because you could rent a slip that has like all your power and your water hookups to it, and Um, there's a guy on the Airbnb and an Airbnb host group that I'm in that had the RV, and he sets it all up. So you just book that on
That's great.
Airbnb too. So,
Yeah, you didn't miss
yeah,
much.
but
Just
Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be up in like Haddonfield, so I'm gonna drive up and back 2 mornings in a row. So not bad.
that's not bad. Yeah, so I'll be home around here. I know. I think mom and dad are doing their own separate thing, and then Um, they'll probably stop over at my in-laws and I'll be there. Although the interesting twist this year, I found this out today. Both my brother-in-laws, who are great to hang out with at family events. One's in his 20s and one's in his 30s, so they're like on the younger side and kind of cool to hang with. Or they're both in their 20s, I should say. One of them's almost 30. Are both Thanksgiving at their girlfriends and are ditching everybody this year. So I'm on an island. Well, my wife tells me, "Oh, you can spend time with your children." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I could do that, I guess." But I like hanging with my brother-in-laws too.
Yeah, you get to see people that you don't see all the time or see every day. But yeah, we have the same thing. We're going to her aunt and uncles, but yeah, a lot of the kids and stuff are with the other significant others' family, so it should be a smaller group. Where they were all here last year, I think. No, that might be Christmas where we all went to the Eagles Dallas game, but yeah, it's a good time. We have friends now, so we have a bunch of friends coming in for Thanksgiving, and we're going up together in a ride. So neither of us have to drive this week, which is fun. So if
Oh,
anybody's
back
heading
for you
up
talking
to the
about for the
game, just
game. Oh man, this game on Friday is going to be absolutely. I can't wait. I've
yeah,
been
it's gonna be
excited for this. I've had it
crazy.
marked in my calendar, and I think too, going back to the ticket prices, I think everything's so crazy is because you got like everybody's down. Maybe people in the area that aren't normally in the area coming home, like, oh, let's go to the Eagles game. Nobody's working on Saturday. There's no other game. There's no other sports really to compete with. I know like the Flyers usually have a Black Friday game. Do they this year? Is it away? I haven't looked at the Flyer schedule. That was like the Black Friday was like
No,
the
there's
Flyers
no
thing
other
for a while.
games in the complex, so
Okay.
yeah, everybody's looking to go. That's home and not normally home and visiting. We have some friends that their siblings are all coming in, so there's like probably six of them coming rolling with us. So
Boy, that's a L for the Flyers, isn't it? For that little while, it was like the Black Friday game,
yeah, they
and then
might
all of a sudden
Saturday.
The NFL comes in, bang, Amazon Prime, get out of here.
Yeah, they might. They have a game tomorrow, so you get a little Thanksgiving Eve action. And Friday they're in New York. Saturday they're in
Oh, so they
New
have a
Jer-
game, but they're just
Saturday
away.
they're in New Jersey. Yeah, they're just not home. At the Devils.
Nice.
They had a great win against the Devils. They scored like a gazillion goals in like 20 seconds. It was crazy.
I did my thing where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it all in on the Flyers, and I did for the first maybe 5 to 7 games. And I'll be honest, I haven't looked. I did check their record. Look like they're pretty well over 500, so that's solid. Maybe they'll be able to eke a wild card spot out. That'd be sick. I missed
Saturday
my favorite.
Saturday they scored they scored 4 goals in the first period, and the first 3 was in the first 30 seconds of the game.
That's cool. I like those games are fun.
Got wacky. And then they just hung on for dear life. Yeah.
So in our lineup of
beatdown.
Our lineup of events, Thanksgiving sides. Are we going to do the WIP thing where we talk about our favorite candy bars during Halloween and our Thanksgiving sides during Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, I did put that in there. Yeah, I did Mount Rushmore. Yeah, you got your 4 sides, your Mount Rushmore 4 sides.
Mashed potatoes, stuffing, green bean casserole, mac.
Wow.
I know 2 are I have 2 on there that are controversial.
Yeah. I got to go with the crescent rolls or must.
I don't think a roll is a side, is it?
Roll? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's rolls are controversial because you have the crescent rolls, you have the King's Hawaiian rolls, and you have cornbread kind of muffin kind of rolls. Depends what you go.
No, I would if those choices were in front of me, I would go crescent roll, but I don't think the crescent roll is considered a side. I feel like a side.
It's on my Mount Rushmore for sure.
That's crazy.
Definitely not cranberry in my top 4.
Is that a side?
It's got.
It's a topping. I think sides. I think you need a spoon to scoop it on, like a hot. See, I was giving you cranberry and roll. You're wasting your spaces.
Wasting space.
All right.
Cream peas. Somebody said, "Get out of here."
No, green bean casserole. That's a total normal guy pick.
Casserole and mashed potatoes and stuffing of mac and cheese.
That's you just named 6 things.
No, it's crescent, green bean, mashed potatoes, stuffing.
All right, what about you say cranberry?
Nah, no, cranberry's definitely not making it on.
No. Oh, I see cranberry and roll. I feel like don't count. Is gravy a side? I mean, it's part of it. What did that say?
Peas.
Cream peas. People be making some crazy stuff. My wife will put Brussels sprouts on her Mount Rushmore. Everybody will burn the internet down. I do like
that's
Brussels
good.
Sprouts.
Like some pork belly Brussels sprouts.
A Brussels sprouts a good switch up because if the plate gets too sweet with the some of the sides can be too sweet. The Brussels sprout kind of balances it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me both put the green bean casserole in there. That's the controversial one. No mac and cheese for you. You gotta have that mac and cheese with the baked stuff on top. Like that.
No, it's no mac and cheese.
What's the food going to be for Hungry Dogs? I'm wondering. You think they're going to do Thanksgiving
full Thanksgiving?
That full Thanksgiving they did on the Thursday game last year was insane. The frying the turkey and everything. That was delicious.
Oh, wow. Melt Philly cream cheese and onions together with peas. That's a big Philly side. If they're doing full Thanksgiving, Johnny, I'll bring that. That's the easy one.
Listen,
I'll heat it up there. I'll have Maddie just throw it into one of the smokers. I just full on frozen peas with cream cheese and.
What about the sweet potato with the mallows on top?
Nah, too sweet. That and the cranberries. If you do cranberries too, you need the jelly that you cut. You can't do.
Yeah, it's got to have the ridges from the can. If you're giving me any chutney. You're out. I'm chucking you out. No chutneys. No chutneys.
Out of here.
How about the Campbell's soup guy put his foot in his mouth? Did you see that one?
No.
Campbell's soup guy said that they make soup for poor people and that there's engineered meat in their soup. He was recorded.
What?
Campbell's soup stocks plummeting. Somebody said. It's kind of like local news too, because Campbell's factory is
Campbell's here. No,
that guy's down bad.
Holmes, Holmes cooking guy? He's the kind of fat guy. He's always on our feed. He's always doing stuff with like his Blackstone, his garage. He's like, oh no, an aluminum pan. He's like a big fat guy.
No.
I'll have to send him to you. He's a good creator. He did a good one, and then Matt Gork like did that at school. He like spatchcocked a turkey.
Yeah, the spatchcock is really cool. I did a thing with my class about fire safety, not burning your house down with the
deep frying the turkey. We almost caught a turkey on fire one year.
Yeah, just do it outside and turn the freaking flame off on the bottom before you dunk the turkey in. If the oil spills over, so what? If you keep the flame on, that's when you burn your house down. Dry that turkey off. Wet turkeys.
Wet turkey. Wet turkeys.
The fried turkey is delicious, though. We did. It was nice. That's what I'm saying. I lost my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law always did all that inventive stuff. I don't know. I might have to step it up and be doing that stuff myself.
Yeah. How did this picture of me with the cheerleader come about?
All right. So it's kind of a long story. So on the game day, Eagles cheerleaders posted these pictures, and I saw the original picture of his name's Dalton. He's the one of the 2 male cheerleaders on the Eagles team. And I was like, holy crap, like that's pretty crazy. I mean, like if you look at the picture, his legs are like past 90 degrees. And so I internalized that in that moment and then forgot about it. And then today I'm scrolling and Drew Dollars post somebody made with his face on it. And I just immediately it sparked my idea. Like that would be hilarious if Phil was on it. What picture am I going to use? And then I'm going through our pictures and I'm like, oh my God, that perfect, you had a really perfect smile. And it was like the McDonald's ad that we did. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be so good. And the way I cut it, like the neck and everything, it was so spot on. So I did it, but like I'm not making fun of anybody or being a jerk. So I actually DM'd Dalton and I'm like, hey, just a heads up, I'm posting this with my brother. I think it's hilarious. If you don't, I'll remove it. And then he like hearted it. And so that is going to be my nomination
for the game. I wasn't mad at them. I was like really disappointed because it was good.
Oh God, I was angry. I was
not really surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised if we blew them out. I wouldn't have been surprised if we got blown out. I wouldn't be surprised
if a 24-point comeback against Dallas doesn't make you mad, what does? Like I was infuriated. That last segment where the 3rd and 2 sack and then the timeout, I was literally raging, like freaking out. Like I was yelling at the beginning. I don't usually
I saw it coming like as a slow build. At the end of the first half, they got like a touchdown, and we just couldn't get anything going. And then you had the turnovers and the fumbles, and it was just like you knew at that point with the fumbles. Had the Eagles not had 2 turnovers, we would have been able to run the timeout.
It's painful to me when like that bad stuff happens, but you still have the ball in your hands to win, which is why like everybody's going to blame. It's like blame KP because they only look at that sequence. They forget everything else, which I get that. And sometimes it's like that. With all the BS, you got to the end, it's tied. You got the ball. You're on the 50. You need 2 yards and you kick a field goal and another 10 yards. Come on. And so
they had so many chances. I thought they had a bunch of big plays called back, but they had a lot of chances.
Yeah,
they were in
penalties,
position a lot. They were in a position a lot of times to win that game. And some of the players stood up for KP. They just said they didn't execute. They had 4, 5, 6 chances where they could have closed that game out. So yeah, I know the play calling's frustrating, but I just think they had a lot of chances.
Sheila, happy Thanksgiving. Lucas, we will follow you back on Instagram. Send us a DM.
Oh, yeah. I didn't eat a cheesesteak for the game. It's my fault. I didn't have my little Jesus guy. It was their part. Yeah, they're not going to fire him. I think the offense.
I might have jinxed with those nuggets. Did you see those sad
This is why you
nuggets?
Can't fire KP. You can't fire KP because the offense has been exactly the same for years. Like Kellen Moore, Shane Steichen, none of them dudes ran motion. Like all the stuff the fans are asking for, they've never done it. The quarterback likes to see it as it is, and that's on Jalen. Whether it's a flaw of his, I'm not going to get into the quarterback conversation. But it hasn't
I'll disagree
changed.
with you in part, but keep going.
That's all I would say. Like it,
Jalen Hurts is not running the ball anymore, and that's the biggest difference I see.
Give Jalen Hurts when push comes to shove. I think they're passing way more. I think their identity this year is pass, and they had stuff passing, and on 3rd and 2, instead of running the ball, they passed.
Well, most of his runs were like scramble runs, and he's not doing that anymore.
They did the first half. They did the spread him out, and he ran for a touchdown. They did the
then where was it in the second half? You need 2 yards. Why didn't they spread out and let him run for 2 yards? Like
they did. They've been passing. When they gotta have it, they're like 4th and 1. They like bomb it to AJ and stuff. Those like gotta have it plays. They've been passing.
It's crazy. Give me Tank. Give me a Jalen run. Give me Saquon twice. Give me Tush Push twice. Give me
the play calling
anything.
For sure.
And Jalen.
Sure. I just know the people that schematically want to change it, they're not going to change it. They're liking what Jalen likes to run, and he can check into a run. He can change the play and change the routes at the line of scrimmage. When they gotta have it, they do those hitch routes that everybody hates. It's like I guess that's his most accurate, most comfortable thing that they do, and fans hate it. But they haven't changed it in years. And all them dudes used to coach with like Phillip Rivers and in Indianapolis with Andrew Luck and all the coaching tree they were on. All those teams did was run motion. When he was Phillip Rivers with the Chargers, and then they were in the Colts staff, they had Luck, and then they brought Phillip Rivers over there when Luck just like randomly retired. All they did was run motion, and that's what Rivers ran his whole career. And Jalen's they've been the same, same kind of stuff. So that's not going to change. Sorry, folks, but. They're going to be in a close one. And the biggest thing in a 3-point, 4-point kind of game is that's you see it with the Vegas lines. The home team automatically gets 4 points for just being home. So
speaking of Vegas, let's get into what do we want to do? We want to do meme of the week or picks for our last
picks. We can play with some memes.
All right. Well, I'm definitely picking the Eagles. I'm not going to check the lines. I'll pick the Eagles, and I will say that the game will be similar to the Dallas game, especially because the weather's going to be really funky. I'm going to pick the exact same score again. I'm going to say 24-21. I think it'll be right in that region again. I don't think the Eagles have the firepower or the weather will be there enough for them to have an aerial attack to get to 30. And I don't think that the Caleb Williams offense is good enough for Philadelphia yet. I think it's going to be loud stadium. It's going to be rowdy. I don't think there's going to be little to no Chicago fans there. I think Philly fans are eating up all the tickets. That's why the ticket prices are so high. When you see the ticket prices start to dip down low, you see the away team come in. Plus, I don't think the Chicago fans really travel that well. So I think it's a very heavy Philly crowd. Eagles 24-21.
Yeah, I think the Eagles win. Yeah, Eagles in the same stratosphere. 27. 27, 24.
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
To not pick the same one. I would say 24-21 is great. 27. 24.
You could scale it the other way. It could be a really ugly game. It could be 21-17. It's going to be within that range. If you wanted to do like a exact score bet, do like 3 exact score bets where it's like one and then slide it up a couple with a couple field goals, because that's where it's going to be. We have a special guest.
No, just plugging in something right now so I can pull up the memes.
Oh, amen. Yeah, I didn't. And then over under again. I the over under is usually reflected in the funky weather. And by the way, I keep saying funky weather because every report that I see is whipping winds, which we were in the Detroit game in whipping winds. So if you are going to the game, 3 layers, it's going to be freaking freezing, 20 degrees or so with the wind chill. So be ready for that. Let's see what the over under is. I'm curious as you pull up. By the way, my runner up, if you want to start pulling up meme of the week,
It
my
is
runner up
47 is the over under, and the Eagles are -4.5, and I do not think they cover.
45. Yeah, so I'm an under, and you're an over. Looks like
I had a 3-point win. Yeah, I do not think they cover.
the spread.
I would be shocked if they won by 10 or something, and the Bears just ended up not being that good.
Be great.
Back
It'd be great. It would be really, really great if because now look at what's happening, right? Now you have complete homers like us that are we're beaten down. Like we've been the ones being like, nah, let me come back. They're good. They're still in first, blah, blah. And now we're being beaten down. And so they really, really need to step it up.
It's really the Rams too, because the Rams are 9-2. They have Stafford has the most passing yards. Devontae Adams, I think, has the most yards per catch. Puka Nacua has the most receptions, total receptions. He has 80-something catches or something like that. Ridiculous. It's like their whole looking at them and looking at us, the Eagles kind of lost me. That's kind of what made me think hey, they are what they are. But
yeah,
when the Eagles beat the Rams and we got them to play our style of football and came back and beat them in a shootout, I believed in the Eagles a lot more. But yeah, I still think they're a good team, and they're going to be in close games every single week, and they're going to win a lot of those close games as long as they don't turn the ball over. So my meme of the week is going to be I just did this today. It's time for Nick Sirianni to shave his head. I might even shave my head this week.
If I didn't have to be at an event in the near future where I will be photographed, I would bring clippers to the tailgate and go around and offer head shaves for the birds. We talked about doing it last year for a stunt. We were going to couple up with try to find a Philly barber that wanted to couple up for promo and just go around the lot and just shave people's heads. But I would shave somebody else's head before I shave my own.
I might just do it with a 1. With a PH, shave your bleeping head. Make a sign. No, I would never. But
I would authorize that with your very pregnant wife right now and make sure that she is okay with it. It is after Thanksgiving, and you do have a couple months before your baby's being born. But imagine your first baby holding that brand new baby pictures with a baldini. I mean, not that we don't have enough hats to cover up, but
shave your bleeping heads, people.
All right, runner-up meme of the week. It's a sin that the Eagles didn't win. The biggest reach meme is Jerry Jones' face. All is right in the world. Eagles were up 20-0. They flashed Jerry Jones in the box. 7,000 likes. Reached 36,000 views. Reach insane.
He was pissed.
So that is not. I can't even nominate it for runner up because we lost. So I am going with my one that I came up with today, which is a new trend, and it's a shameless promotion for you guys to shop www.filthyandphilly.com, and it's the reel of what should we buy the kids for Christmas this year.
So it's not this one.
No, that's meme of the week. My runner up. You're blowing it here for me.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
So if you're a parent like me and you have a playroom that's absolutely bodied by millions and millions of toys every day, you're going to inevitably get that text from your family members. Hey, what does little Johnny want for Christmas this year? You can send them that meme, and you can also send them to filthyphilly.com. But that's the runner-up. Meme of the week is obviously Uncle Phil getting excited for the game, which we kind of blew it talking about it too soon, but that's my meme of the week.
Yeah.
It's better on Instagram with the music too. And that is the legs are not photoshopped. Like that's a real picture of a real Eagles cheerleader.
There's one with Drew too.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to Drew. You'd have to go to Drew's Facebook. I don't think he posted that one on Instagram.
I just been killing Drew.
Oh,
I just messaged him. I just kill him. I just he posted a crazy old NFL Films video of him hyping up the crowd, and I
love that one.
I just told him the Moose. I said the Moose has been a fan for longer. I just peppered him in the comments.
Well, there's not a bigger troll in the world than him. I don't know if that man sleeps or not. Every away trip they go on is just spent of him posting pictures of Nady just sleeping in random places, and every post is funnier than the one before it. So, huge fan of Drew. He's a great guy. If you ever met Drew, he's the guy that paints his face green. Come to Hungry Dogs on Sunday. Friday. We're playing on Friday. First NFL game ever on a Friday. How about that? That I've ever been to. Is it the first ever? Maybe.
Heck yeah.
Did they do Black Friday? They didn't do Black Friday
this is
year.
the second year actually.
Oh, they did a Black Friday game last year?
Yeah, this is the second one.
So first Eagles Black Friday.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's only the second total in the history of the NFL. Do they have it on local? I don't think so. I think you have to do Prime. Sometimes
I think I think you get it. Oh wait, maybe not because you do because if the Thursday night game is always local. We'll check listings. We'll post that for you guys.
Eagles, if it's you, I guess. If
it has to be.
Let us know. You might just have to do Prime.
No, I think local you get your football games. I don't think they can take that away.
Right.
Well,
we got the Eagles both winning a tight one, probably not covering, and it should be a fun one. Any last words for the people before we get off? If you're coming Sunday, hit us up. That's what I have to say.
Come Sunday, hit us up. Visit our website, filthyphilly.com. One price for all of our t-shirts, includes shipping and everything. All the stuff's awesome. We got the Brandon Graham shirt. We got the Filthy shirt. We got the Filthy and Philly shirt. And makes a great holiday gift.
Yeah, and if you need a ride from Summers Point, we can take one random person and just film him and his escapades throughout the day because I think we have room for one or two people in the car. So
Fox 29 if you need to watch the birds and you don't have Amazon Prime.
Dang, there you go, people. I wonder how many people are going to prematurely subscribe thinking they need it to watch the game. Like people that are dialed.
They must kill it on that. They must kill it on the sole thing of I'm going to subscribe to Amazon Prime for one day, guy. And then how many people forget to
cancel?
Even if it's a 50%, I forgot. They must crush it on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, enjoy the game, guys. We'll get them back this week. And go Birds.
Yes, sir.